Most insects have 5 basic physical characteristics. These are: insects have what we call an exoskeleton, or a hard shell-like covering on the outside of their body. Insects are divided into 3 main body parts: the head, where the main receptor parts are located, and typically you'll find the eyes, the mouth, and the antenna on the head. The thorax, which is the middle section of an insect's body between the head and the abdomen. The abdomen, which is the posterior section of the insect's body, so the backward half of the insect's body. All insects have a pair of antennae on top of their heads. Insects have 3 pairs of legs. These legs are typically used for walking, but sometimes an insect may have a pair of legs that are specifically designed for jumping. And most insects have 2 pairs of wings. Some insects some organisms that cannot be described as insects are spiders, as they don't have antennas. Spiders also don't have wings, which is true for some insects as well that don't have wings, but most insects do have 2 or 4 wings. Unlike the abdomen of insects, spiders' abdomen isn't segmented, so it's a whole circular, normally a circular body instead of the 3 parts like an insect has. And spiders have 8 simple eyes, where insects have 2 more advanced compound eyes. Worms cannot be considered an insect because they do not have legs and they are of a tubular makeup. Worms do not have segmented bodies like insects do. Worms don't have wings, which is a little bit obvious. And worms do not have antennas. Snails and slugs cannot be classified as insects either, and they are actually in the gastropod group, which are members that dwell in marine or fresh water as well as on land. Slugs and snails are soft bodies with no internal bone structures. They do not have legs or wings, and that's why they cannot be considered as an insect, because all insects have legs and most have wings. In the design of our insects, some things we've put on there that assist its survival in the wild. So some abiotic physical features it has is our made-up insect is camouflage, so it blends in with its physical environment and therefore can't be seen by its predators. So our insect is like a greeny browny colour, so it would obviously live in like a plant bed or something where there's some dirt and some plants and stuff. It has wings, so it allows it to fly in its natural environment. This also helps it escape from its predators. And we've also given it some more legs, so it can move faster on the ground in its natural environment, which will also help it escape predators. Some genetic things that we've changed on our insect is this insect has stingers and in its wings and on the front of its head, allowing it to fight off its predators. The insect also has wings, allowing it to fly. The insect has an eye on the back of its head, allowing it to see behind itself. And we've added, in our eyes, we've kind of changed them around, because a caterpillar's eyes normally allow them to see shade, so you can see like a shade of black and white, much like a dog does, but it's kind of blurry for a caterpillar. So our caterpillar's eyes allow it to see full images. I'll pass it back over to my group.